Your most watched local news is getting a big plus. WJBF 6 Plus. Download our new streaming app today. It's totally free with no subscription required. WJBF 6 Plus. Brought to you by the Mike Costello Law Firm.
Judy Justice, weekday afternoons at 3 on News Channel 6.
Try Bojangles' brand new breakfast burrito today. It's bow time.
I will not refer to them as mom and dad or mother or father. They don't deserve that title.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 5, horrific new details in the murder of 4-year-old Javea Harris.
We'll have reaction from a member of the community as your News at 5 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 5.
Hello, everybody. I'm Brad Means.
I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thanks for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins with the Aiken County Sheriff delivering. Brian, thank you for that report. Tonight, the community will once again come together to honor Javea's life. A vigil will be held at 7:30 at the Event Center in Aiken. That's off Shiloh Heights Road. You're encouraged to bring your own candles and balloons and stuffed animals that will be placed at the memorial in front of Javea's home.
And we are tracking some strong storms in the CSRA, and that is leading to some power outages, especially in Richmond County, around 1,500 outages. And we had a severe thunderstorm warning earlier for Burke County. Luckily, that is now weakening, and you can see across Burke County just some very light rainfall. Now, we do still have these flashing polygons. These are special weather statements for up to 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts, but we're definitely seeing some improvement here in the CSRA. Jenkins County, just some light to moderate rainfall, and then you can see that light activity around Burke County up towards Hepzibah. And then moving over towards our east, we do still have that special weather statement for Aiken and parts of Barnwell County. This is until 5:30. You can see this storm is still very strong, heavy rain and a lot of lightning strikes over the town of New Ellington. So I'm keeping an eye on that one to be potentially severe later on. Now up towards the northeast around Johnston, Ridge Spring, Trenton, some isolated downpours, but definitely a much better view now on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam in Waynesboro. Earlier, this camera was shaking. We had torrential rain coming down, but luckily it was a pretty fast-moving storm. Current temperatures are much cooler now because of the rain. 77 in Augusta, but still 97 next door in Aiken. Should be cooling off shortly. Heat index was up to around 103 today at the highest. Of course, that's starting to cool down as well, but still very muggy out there with winds out of the southwest. We did have a wind gust up to 40 miles per hour in Augusta earlier with the storm. Now we're still seeing some wind gusts up to around 20 to 25 miles per hour. More rain is on the way as we head into the weekend. I'll break down all those details coming up, but back to you.
All right, Jenna, thanks. A lot of families getting set for the new school year, even as the summer break continues. And some parents say they're changing the way they shop as higher prices impact household budgets. Chartavius Edmond reports.
The first day of school may still be a few weeks away.
Starting back to school.
But for many parents, back to school shopping has already begun.
One that's going to high school and one that in middle school, it gets very expensive.
From notebooks to backpacks, families are looking for ways to stretch their dollars before students return to the classroom.
Most definitely, we're trying to look for more deals more than anything. So you do your best with it. Try to shop around for deals. So, yeah.
While many parents are focused on getting their own children ready to start the school year, some are also making sure other students have what they need to start the school year. One local parent and child advocate says for some families, the challenges don't stop at buying school supplies.
Let's see. I think I need maybe 3 of these. Let me do it.
Rising food prices, transportation costs, and other daily expenses are making it even harder for parents to prepare for the school year.
Kids having food because they're going up on the prices of food, and then the lunches are going up, and transportation. Hopefully, we can get them fed and get them at least clothed and school supplies so they can learn.
parents tell me they'll continue shopping over the next few weeks, adding more items to their cart before the students head back to the classroom. In Augusta, Jartavius Edmond, WJBF, News Channel 6.
An inmate in Aiken County has died. 54-year-old David Green was taken to the hospital after some sort of medical crisis. He was transferred to another hospital where he was pronounced dead around 9 o'clock this morning. There is going to be an autopsy.
The Richmond County Sheriff's Office is investigating a stabbing. It happened this morning in the parking lot of the McDonald's on Walton Way. Deputies say the suspect confronted several people in the parking lot before running off. That suspect was arrested and the victim was taken to the hospital. No word on their condition and no further information is available at this time.
The Aiken County Sheriff's Office still working a shooting case. The victim, as we reported, was found outside a restaurant in Warrenville. This was last night about 6 o'clock. Investigators say they found a person with a gunshot wound inside a pickup truck in the parking lot of Bobby's Barbecue on Jefferson Davis Highway. At one point, more than a dozen police vehicles, EMS crews, and an ambulance were there. So far, no information about the victim's condition, a possible suspect, or what led up to the shooting.
Soon, owners of utility terrain vehicles will be able to take them out on public roads thanks to a new law. News Channel 6's Kim Vickers found out more about what the new law includes.
Utility terrain vehicles are not the same as all-terrain vehicles, which are still illegal on public roads in South Carolina. They have more power and are more like a car.
UTVs are more meant for, farm use, just hauling stuff around.
UTVs have at least 4 wheels, more than 1 non-straddle seat, a steering wheel, and go more than 55 miles per hour. ATVs are used for recreational purposes.
It's more of a 4-wheeler quad, as people like to call it, mostly used for trail riding.
Now, there are some stipulations to the law. You must be 17 years old with a valid South Carolina driver's license, and anyone under 21 driving a UTV on a public road must wear a helmet with a face shield.
It's got to have headlights, brake lights, turn signals, everything that your car would have to operate on the roadway.
Children under 8 years old cannot be a passenger on public roads, and all UTV drivers and passengers must wear a seatbelt.
Seatbelts are required, a Type 2 seatbelt, so the same thing as in any other motor vehicle, a lap and shoulder belt must be required.
If you plan to drive a UTV on a public road, it must have a license plate and you have to carry registration and insurance documents just like any other motor vehicle. Where you can drive a UTV has some restrictions as well.
They can be operated on public roadways with any speed limit less than 55 miles an hour. Your interstate systems are going to be exclusively prohibited, so you can't operate on the interstate. It can be operated within 10-mile radius of your residence, whatever's listed on your driver's license.
Retail stores that sell UTVs are looking forward to more business once the law goes into effect.
I do see an increase in sales because we are obviously right on the border of South Carolina, and there's a lot of farmland and just crossing the state line, talking Edgefield, all that, Saluda, and I know I've seen people out there that have UTVs, and I know it's going to be a plus point for them.
The new law will go into effect on November 18th. In Augusta, Kim Vickers, WJBF News Channel 6.
Well, there are changes taking place today at Fort Gordon where the outgoing garrison commander stepped down from his role and passed the torch to new commander Colonel Nancy Harris, a well-decorated officer who talked about her new job and her goals.
My promise to you is simple. We will remain a relentless enabler of your mission to ensure Fort Gordon is always ready to project the Army's cyber power and to enable the Army's signal transformation. Finally, to the soldiers and civilians of the garrison, I am incredibly proud to join Team Gordon. Let's get to work.
Colonel Harris emphasized the importance of cyber operations in today's military.
It's been 150 years since South Carolina's deadly Hamburg massacre. Winds up high, temperatures around the two-state.
Now firefighters are pushing through the heat to keep us all safe. Next.
Thursday's just got a whole
mix, only at Hambricks.
At Georgia Power, we make sure the power's there when you need it, keeping the lights on at home, the clippers running, the crops growing. And now we get to deliver some good news. We're lowering our rates, giving Georgians more breathing room. The same reliable energy with lower rates.
The best part of my job is delivering good news.
Georgia Power. Here for Georgia, here for you.
Attention viewers, CW6 is now available today on Fubo. It's never been easier to watch all your favorite CW shows, sports, talk, reality, and so much more. CW6. Watch it today on Fubo.
It is so true. Work never stops for firefighters, even in this summer heat.
Delilah James spoke with crews in South Carolina who say the ongoing drought and high winds are causing more calls for brush and structure fires.
In just the past few days, Williamsburg County fire officials say they received more than 30 calls related to extreme heat and dry conditions. They're now urging the public to take proper precautions. Since Saturday, the Williamsburg County Fire Department has responded to 39 calls related to brush fires, with crews saying extreme heat and drought conditions are making these fires more difficult to control. The department says those calls make up about 80% of the fire responses over the last 5 days, with many happening close to homes and other structures. Just this afternoon, crews responded to a vacant area where a fire spread through dry grass fueled by windy conditions. Another big challenge they're seeing is outdoor burning. Firefighters say with dry vegetation and high winds, small fires can quickly get out of control.
Basically, because of the drought, we can don't do any outdoor burning except necessary. We're having respond to a lot of fires from outdoor burning, control burns, that folks are underestimating the drought and the fires are getting away from them. And then the high winds in the afternoon is basically what really works on us.
With hot temperatures expected to continue, experts say to take this heat seriously and not put yourself or first responders at risk.
And don't let your guard down just yet. We do have some more storms that are moving in from the west, and some of them are severe. I'll have more details on that when we return.
Follow News Channel 6 on Instagram.
Valiant Bank knows Georgia.
Mount Valley Foundation Services is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
Charleston, Atlanta, Savannah, and even Orlando. These are just a few of the cities that law firms have come from to advertise in the CSRA. When it comes to choosing a lawyer after an accident, local experience matters. Don't you want a law firm that has deep roots here? Well, that's my firm. I'm Austin Jackson. I've been helping accident victims in Augusta, Aiken, and the entire CSRA for over 10 years. And I'm ready to help you right now. Call Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy, 706-724-7224.
Your most watched local news is getting a big plus. WJBF 6 Plus, now on demand. Whether you have Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, or Samsung TV Plus, our new streaming app is easy to download for your television. Plus, it's totally free with no subscription required. WJBF 6 Plus, built for the way you watch. WJBF 6 Plus is brought to you by the Mike Costello Law Firm. Do yourself a favor. Call the Mike Costello Law Firm. The CSRA is full of amazing women. Women who inspire. Women who innovate. Women who lead. That's why News Channel 6 brings you Women to Watch.
On the last Wednesday of each month, News Channel 6 recognizes local businesswomen who are making a positive impact in our community.
Nominate someone today at WJBF.com. Sponsored by the Barnes Law Office.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. I hope you're staying safe today. We've definitely had the heat and humidity on top of some strong to severe storms. Now, some of the CSRA getting a nice break now with just light rain, but look at what's happening to our west. Around Macon, there is a severe thunderstorm warning, and the National Weather Service has extended a special weather statement and now even a small portion of a severe thunderstorm warning into Hancock County. So I'm keeping an eye on this portion of this line of storms. It's producing up to 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and some quarter-inch sized hail. now, or quarter-sized hail. And you can see here as we look at the special weather statement for Aiken and Barnwell County, this is until 5:30. This storm is still producing very heavy rainfall along with a lot of lightning, and it's possibly producing wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour and pea-sized hail. So New Ellington, just some light rain near you now. This is moving northeast at 25 miles per hour. You can see that heavy rain and lightning over Williston and Elko. But as for Aiken, nice and dry. This is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam downtown. We're sitting at 78 degrees, still feeling muggy out there with dew points in the 70s and very breezy with winds out of the southwest. So a big variety of temperatures today naturally with the rain. Some of us are in the upper 70s while others are in the upper 90s with that heat index still up to around 100. But the benefit of this rain is that it's cooling us down in some spots. The downside, of course, is the fact that it's very easy for these storms to become strong to severe in this type of environment. So we have a lot of moisture coming in along with the heat, and then we're also keeping an eye on this low pressure system and cold front to our north and west. That's going to be our main weather maker as we go into the weekend. You can see those rain chances increasing up to 60%, and that also comes with the threat of severe weather over the next few days. For the rest of this evening, all of us are included under a marginal risk for damaging wind gusts and hail. You can see the same thing on Friday afternoon and evening as well, and then again on Saturday afternoon and evening, and I do think there's a pretty high chance that will also be extended into Sunday. So be prepared for that. Some storms will be strong to severe over the next few days. We'll still have some sunshine tomorrow morning, 76 at 7 a.m., then climbing up to 96 by the 5 o'clock hour. So these showers and storms develop during the afternoon hours, during the peak heating of the day. High temperatures tomorrow about the same as they have been, between 95 to 99 degrees. We'll start to cool down a little bit on Sunday. Higher rain chances coming in, of course, as well, up to that 60% chance. So here's our futurecast. Our futurecast models have had a little bit of trouble initializing these storms correctly, but definitely prepare for that area that I was showing you over towards Macon. That'll be moving into our southwestern counties first. However, our northern and central counties still have the chance of rain and storms as well, up until around 9 o'clock tonight. By 11 o'clock, we should be drying out. We'll be dry on Friday morning, and then as we get into Friday afternoon, that's when some of the storms will develop. I am expecting a bit more coverage than what we had today as well. So keep that in mind for your Friday afternoon and early evening. Then as we go into the weekend, that's the cold front that we're watching. Showers and storms will become very likely on Saturday afternoon and evening, and then this cold front will be a slow mover, and it's likely going to stall out over the area, keeping the rain with us on Sunday and possibly into Monday as well. Now, if the timing speeds up, of course, things will trend drier on Monday, but the main story on Monday will be the cool down. We'll have this weak wedge possible, with some places even struggling to hit 80 degrees. I'm going with 84 as that high in Augusta on Monday, so that'll be a big change of pace, and then we'll start to warm back up, quickly hitting 94 by the following Thursday.
All right, Jenna, thanks. Up next, getting your hands on your favorite movie props.
We'll have more on a huge cinematic auction coming up right after the break.
Buying a home. Giving your best on News Channel 6. Amazing people doing amazing things for our community. That's what Giving Your Best represents. Everyday heroes making a difference right here in the CSRA.
Do you know a local volunteer who goes the extra mile to help others? Nominate them for the Giving Your Best Award at WJBF.com/GYB.
Giving Your Best on News Channel 6. Proudly sponsored by ScienceGo, Piedmont Augusta, and Security Federal Bank. Is rainy weather putting a damper on your day? Enter to win your very own live Viper 6 umbrella today. Visit WJBF.com and click on Contest. Then fill out the entry form for your chance to win.
Getting your hands on a live Viper 6 umbrella has never been easier. Lucky winners will be announced weekdays on News Channel 6. Who knows? It could be you.
Sponsored by Busby's Heating and Air. When quality matters, call Busby's.
Hi, I'm Mary Morrison with this week's community calendar. Introducing Evans Market Farm Fresh Edition. It's Tuesday nights at the Market Pavilion from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. It will run through August the 11th. Now, if you love fresh peak season produce, local honey, and farm straight goods, this is for you. Add your events. Log on to WJBF.com, keyword community calendar.
A genuine Willy Wonka golden ticket back in 1971 was only the cost of a Wonka bar, if you were lucky.
But today, the current bid for one of those golden tickets is more than $60,000. Danny New has more on a major movie memorabilia auction. What is that?
Jordan, what was Danny New doing?
Using the force. Got it, okay.
To throw it back to us. Okay, respect that. Well, that is our report for now. We have more coverage you can count on at 5:30.
Dee will join you after the break with information about new strikes between the U.S. and Iran. Stay with us.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. When John and I started this firm 35 years ago, it was about helping people who had nowhere else to turn. Today, we're America's largest injury law firm. We have lawyers licensed in all 50 states. Over $30 billion recovered. But this will always be a family business, and our firm is ready to fight for yours. Morgan & Morgan, for the people and their families.
Think you've heard everything on your favorite show? On Family Ties, ever notice how Alex doesn't really sound like he's from Ohio?
Me?
Like he's from...
Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow. Sorry, Mom. Sorry about that. Oh, I'm sorry.
Alex, it's sorry.
Sorry. Okay, all right. I'm sorry.
From, Canada. Maybe that's because Michael J. Fox is from Canada, eh?
Tomato, tomato.
Take a closer look and listen at Antenna TV.
Antenna TV. Back to school is right around the corner. Help United Way at the CSRA and News Channel 6 stop the bus by donating much-needed school supplies to local students and teachers. Drop off your donations at Television Park in Augusta, now through July 17th. Your support helps students and teachers right here in our community. Proudly presented by News Channel 6, United Way at the CSRA, and Our Children First and Giving Your Best partners. News Channel 6 proudly presents Veterans Voices.
Community is the way we find our strength and share our hope. It's the way dinner on the table brings a family closer together. It's the way we make sure his first chapter book is the first step on his path to greatness. It's the way we rally in hard times and rise back up stronger than ever. United is the way we come together so everyone can thrive. Join us at unitedway.org.
Attention viewers, CW6 is now available today on Hulu. It's never been easier to watch all your favorite CW shows, sports, talk, reality, and so much more. CW6. Watch it today on Hulu. The Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 5:30.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Dee Griffin. Thanks so much for joining us. Topping today's headlines, authorities in Aiken County say they have found some of the remains of a 4-year-old. We learned the great lengths they say her parents went to hide her death. We're talking about Javea Harris here. And the Richmond County Sheriff's Office is investigating a stabbing that happened this morning in the parking lot of McDonald's on Walton Way. Deputies say the suspect confronted several people in the parking lot before running off. The person was arrested. A victim was taken to the hospital for treatment.
Channel 6 at 5:30 on the third Wednesday of each month as we highlight their amazing stories.
Veterans Voices, sponsored by Universal Plumbing.
Community is the way we find our strength and share our hope. It's the way dinner on the table brings a family closer together. It's the way we make sure his first chapter book is the first step on his path to greatness. It's the way we rally in hard times and rise back up stronger than ever. United is the way we come together so everyone can thrive. Join us at unitedway.org.
Attention viewers, CW6 is now available today on Hulu. It's never been easier to watch all your favorite CW shows, sports, talk, reality, and so much more. CW6. Watch it today on Hulu. The Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 5:30.
thanks so much for joining us. Topping today's headlines, authorities in Aiken County say they have found some of the remains of a 4-year-old. We learned the great lengths they say her parents went to hide her death. We're talking about Jafea Harris here. And the Richmond County Sheriff's Office is investigating a stabbing that happened this morning in the parking lot of McDonald's on Walton Way. Deputies say the suspect confronted several people in the parking lot before running off. The person was arrested. A victim was taken to the hospital for treatment. Also, changes taking place today at Fort Gordon. Outgoing Garrison Commander Colonel Anthony Kazar stepped down from his role, passing the torch and welcoming Garrison Commander Colonel Nancy Harris. We spoke with her about this new position. We'll have more on these headlines at 6, but first, coverage you can count on continues now with more on President Trump and what he says. And it's time now for a first look at the weather with Chief Meteorologist Jenna Petracci. And thunderstorms made a surprise guest appearance during our 4:30 newscast, but they've since gone away.
Yeah, very in and out, Dee. Now, I am tracking more storms to our west, though, so we still have to keep our guard up for the rest of this evening. Keep in mind, these storms are packing a punch, allowing us to see some power outages, unfortunately, in Richmond County, especially up to at least 1,500 still. And right now on Live Viper 6, just a light rainfall across Richmond County. Burke County looking much better than it was earlier. But here's the storms to the west that I was mentioning earlier. So we actually have a severe thunderstorm warning for a very small portion of Hancock County. So I'm watching this line of storms here producing torrential rainfall, a lot of lightning and wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour, along with some penny-sized hail. We have a special weather statement for parts of eastern Aiken County and northern Barnwell County. This is for up to 50 mile per hour wind gusts and pea-sized hail. You can see a lot of lightning even outside of that special weather statement. Heavy rain and lightning near Williston and Elko, Wagner. You're seeing some of that activity. Moving down towards the south, we have some activity in Screven County as well, to the south of Sylvania. And one little tiny shower just moved through Allendale. I saw it here on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam, but just like that, the rain is already lightening up. So looking much better there in Allendale County than it was a moment ago. Temperature-wise, we have upper 70s to upper 90s, so still very hot in places that have been dry today, with the heat index still up to around 100 degrees. We have winds out of the southwest. We had a wind gust today of 40 miles per hour at Augusta Bushfield. Now wind gusts primarily up to around 20 to 25 miles per hour. Now as we look ahead here, we do have more rain chances as we head into the weekend, and I'll time that out on your feature cast coming up. But back to you, Dee.
All right, thanks so much. We will see in a few more minutes. Critical evidence was played in court today in the case against Charlie Kirk's accused killer. Coming up, the Emmy nominations are in, and a floor in the museum in the Netherlands has gotten sticky to honor lead artists. Stay with us.
And we've had some storms today, so let's take a look at the rainfall totals from our Live Viper 6 neighborhood network powered by Tempest. Up in the northeastern portion of our viewing area, 0.15 inches near Edgefield, around a tenth of an inch in Saluda County. Down towards the metro, not much in Columbia County, but around New Ellington, now up to 0.86 inches, over 3/4 of an inch there from a heavy downpour. Parts of Louisville also up to a half an inch of rain, and we have more rain on the way, not just today, but into the weekend as well. I'll have more details after what's trending.
We're back and bringing the big bucks. New season, let's go! New winners, same whammy. Oh,
This is awkward.
get out of here.
Get that money, that's for sure.
Tonight, the new wave of U.S. strikes on
Time and temperature brought to you by Peachtree Pest Control, protecting what matters most.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time now for a look at what's trending. The nominees for the 78th Annual Emmy Awards have been revealed, and we're feeling all the love for the A-list stars celebrating their nods, along with some history-making nominations. ABC's Sam Champion has more.
John, I want to introduce you to Carolyn Bessette. Carolyn, this is John Kennedy.
This morning, Emmy voters are showing the love for Love Story.
Hi. Sorry, is this a bad time?
FX's buzzy docudrama that traced the romance between JFK Jr. and Carolyn Bessette and reignited 90s nostalgia. It romanced its way to 7 nominations, including Outstanding Limited or Anthology Series and Outstanding Lead Actress for Sarah Pidgeon.
Everything in my life has changed.
It's just one of the small screen titles now set to vie for TV's biggest prize.
Could somebody be okay up there?
Now to drama. It's Back to Paradise. The Hulu hit and star Sterling K. Brown scoring nods for the second straight year.
This chick on Baby Jane Doe. Looking good. Taking formula well.
Facing off against the doctors of The Pit. Last year's winner leading the way among all shows with 25 nominations.
Attention, I have a very important
wedding gift.
We get to play one last show for you here tonight.
Taylor Swift is in her Emmys era with 5 nominations for her Disney Plus concert film, The Eras Tour, the final show.
Wow, a lot of good ones up for Emmy nominations. Talk about a sticky situation right now in a museum in the Netherlands. There are more than 800 pounds of peanut butter spread across the floor. It's a display in honor of Dutch artist Wim T. Schiepers, who died last month. He was known for creating the peanut butter floor in 1969. If you were wondering, like me, that's enough spread for like 15,000 sandwiches. If you're wondering why, well, can't help you there, but I mean, he may have had nothing else to do but had a bunch of peanut butter and just put it on the floor. A hard-fought fight in London as Coco Gauff tried to get by Carolina Muchova at Wimbledon. Maggie Rulli walks us through the semifinal match. Hey, yeah, and what an absolute... Olympus said, and her sister went down at Martha's Vineyard. I was up there, and I actually covered it, and so it just brings back all these memories. But I got to get past it because I want to see the end, but we know how it ends, right? But it was I did like the series, though. I don't know if we're going to like this weather, hot and humid. If you're into hot weather, this is your thing. Storm chances every day. We saw that earlier at 4:30, but let's see what's ahead for the rest of the week. Jenna has your full forecast next.
Injured? Call Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy.
I had never really been in an accident before. Austin Jackson's team, they explained everything.
I knew that he was taking care of the behind-the-scenes work, and that was like a heavy load off of me and my family.
As soon as I called Austin Jackson, I was assured that everything would be taken care of for me.
We take all the burden from the legal side off of our clients. We protect, we guide, and we assist the injured of our community after an accident.
When you get approached from somebody about your
fiction,
Should we take a look at it? What do you think?
so here
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Think you've seen everything on your favorite show? What's that in Johnny Carson's hand that you always see? No, it's not a broomstick, although Johnny often pretends it is. It's a pencil.
Do that pencil thing again. Great.
But just no ordinary pencil. It has 2 erasers.
2 erasers.
That's right.
Guess Johnny won't be writing a lot of jokes with those. Take a closer look at Antenna TV.
This summer, the adventure is free. Fit for School is back and on safari. Free school supplies, free haircuts, and free health screenings. Everything your kids need to conquer the school year. Join us July 18th, 10 to 1 at the Aiken County Family Y in Graniteville. It's wild, it's free, and you don't want to miss it. Visit fit4schoolaiken.com for more info.
The weather. It seems like it's always changing. That's why Live Viper 6 is always there.
It is a Viper 6 alert day as we track severe weather.
The Live Viper 6 weather team is coverage you can count on. You can't always choose the weather, but you can choose your weather app. Go with the most accurate and most trusted, the Live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today.
Should we take a look at it? What do you think?
So here.
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Think you've seen everything on your favorite show? What's that in Johnny Carson's hand that you always see? No, it's not a broomstick, although Johnny often pretends it is. It's a pencil.
Do that pencil thing again. Great.
But just no ordinary pencil. It has 2 erasers.
2 erasers.
That's right.
Guess Johnny won't be writing a lot of jokes with those. Take a closer look at Antenna TV.
This summer, the adventure is free. Fit for School is back and on safari. Free school supplies, free haircuts, and free health screenings. Everything your kids need to conquer the school year. Join us July 18th, 10 to 1 at the Aiken County Family Y in Graniteville. It's wild, it's free, and you don't want to miss it. Visit fit4schoolaiken.com for more info.
The weather. It seems like it's always changing. That's why Live Viper 6 is always there.
It is a Viper 6 alert day as we track severe weather.
The Live Viper 6 weather team is coverage you can count on. You can't always choose the weather, but you can choose your weather app. Go with the most accurate and most trusted, the Live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. Here's the latest on Live Viper 6. Luckily, things are quieting down here in the CSRA. We did have a pretty mighty storm earlier in Burke County. It was severe warned. We do still have some severe thunderstorm warnings to our south and west. These are exiting Macon and pushing off towards the east. So heads up if you are in Washington County, Johnson, and Emmanuel, these storms are moving in your direction. So still keeping an eye out on those. As for what's happening across the CSRA right now, we still have a special weather statement until 6 p.m. for eastern Aiken County. This includes Wagner, but you can see the strongest part of this storm is now outside of our viewing area to the south of Columbia. Some heavy rain exiting Bamberg County now as well, and just some light rain here and there around places like Richmond County. This is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam outside of the station. Very cloudy, and it's nice to see the 70s for a change. This time yesterday we were at 98 degrees, so 20-degree drop off, all because of the rain, but it's still feeling very muggy out there with dew points in the 70s, so it's feeling like the lower 80s with a southwest wind coming in at 10 miles per hour. So current temperatures are ranging from around 78 to, once again, up to 98. So it is still just as hot as yesterday in those places that have stayed dry today, and that heat index still up to 102 in Bamberg, but definitely seeing the heat index look much better now that we've had the rain come through. Satellite and radar not showing much as we look across our surface analysis, but you can see a cold front to our north and west. This is going to be our main weather maker as we head into the weekend, bringing even higher rain chances. So this is just from a minor disturbance nearby, but that cold front is what's really going to increase our rain chances Saturday through Monday up to 60%. We really need more rain. Look at the total so far for the month of July. So that rainfall will be beneficial to keep us out of the drought. However, it does come with that threat of severe weather. So we have that marginal risk tonight. That continues for our Friday, and then again on Saturday. The threats are damaging wind gusts and hail. You don't have to worry about tornado warnings. However, in a setup like this, we also have the possibility of downbursts. That's when the bottom falls out of the storms. Very torrential rain, gusty winds that can sometimes lead to damage that resembles what a tornado could do. So please keep that in mind over the next few days. We're starting out our Friday sunny, 76 at 7 a.m., then pushing up to 96 by the 5 o'clock hour, and those storms will fire up during the afternoon and evening. So highs tomorrow going to be just as hot, but of course will cool down when the rain moves in. We're down to 92 on Sunday, and once again, prepare for those high rain chances throughout the entire weekend. So the morning will be starting out dry on Saturday, though, and we'll take a look at that in just a moment. As for tonight, we're still tracking the possibility of some showers and storms until around 9 o'clock this evening, but things are starting to weaken. Friday morning, once again, starting out dry. Then during the afternoon and evening, we'll see storms in the northern half of the CSRA first, pushing down towards the south later on, and then once again, quiet late Friday night going into Saturday morning. Now, Saturday afternoon is when we'll be watching this cold front that'll be moving in. This will be slow moving, and it could stall out over the area, keeping those rain chances around for our Sunday and Monday as well. Still a little bit of uncertainty when it comes to the timing of this, and it's possible that it could end up moving out sooner. But what we do know for sure is that temperatures will be cooling down with this. 84 will be your high on Monday, 86 on Tuesday, but we will quickly warm back up by the middle to end of next week. And we'll be right back.
When it comes to the weather, planning ahead is essential. That's why the 10-day forecast on News Channel 6 is sponsored by Chris Hudson Injury Law. From here, for you.
I've spent a lifetime in a game built on precision and trust. And when my father needed a solution for his aging roof, he trusted Roof Savers. Their patent-pending Renew It 17 technology, improved flexibility, locked-in protective granules, and amazingly gave an additional 17 years back to his roof with just one application.
The cost of a roof replacement is just too expensive, but homeowners across America have been saving thousands with a smarter option. Thanks to Roof Savers and their patent-pending Renew It 17 roof preservation technology. Instead of spending tens of thousands on a full roof replacement, Renew It 17 will extend the life of your roof by 17 years with a single application.
And Roof Savers is the only roof preservation company tested and approved by the Wounded Warriors Program.
I'm not allowed to put my name on anything that doesn't meet our criteria or support our veterans. Before we partnered with Roof Savers, our entire staff, including our scientists, thoroughly evaluated Renew It 17. The Roof Savers preservation treatment with Renew It 17 and its 17-year transferable warranty is remarkable. On my own roof, I had a replacement estimate of over $40,000. Roof Savers saved me thousands.
It looks like a brand new roof. I could not be more happy than I am right now.
Roof Savers was very fair in their estimate. It was very reasonable for what they did, and I'm quite pleased with it.
America's #1 choice for roof preservation is Roof Savers. Save your roof, save your money.
Think you've seen everything on your favorite show? Ever notice how our antenna TV characters live near one another? Looks like the Partridges live down the street from a witch and a genie. And a certain genie lives near a maid who makes the grade. That's because these shows were all shot on the same studio lot in Burbank, California. Take a closer look at Antenna TV.
Antenna TV.
It's time to go racing under the lights.
Just to make the chase will be an incredibly intense battle. This is why you race. The sense of urgency is high. Make the chase, run for a championship.
NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Coverage begins Saturday at 6:30 on CW6.
And that's it for this half hour, but there's more coming up next at 6, including authorities in Aiken County say they have found the remains of a missing 4-year-old. The great lengths they say the parents went through to hide her death. Investigators say that chemicals and other tools were used to destroy the little girl's body. We have that.
The Live Viper 6 Neighborhood Network, powered by Tempest, is sponsored by Coleman Services. One name, two trades, no worries.
Why call Advanced Air Technology?